Hey YouTube, this is Mudslinging Dipper. I actually have a lot to talk about right now, and I'm gonna need your opinion on some of it. One, guess I don't need your opinion on. Today I'm dipping grizzly wintergreen, long cut, just same as always. It's May 3rd, 11:37 p.m. And that's my computer. An update is available. Anyway, today, me and my buddies went down to the woods. Did a little swimming in the creek. Picked up some scrap down there in the wood. Heard there was some cars down there and went looking. They already got pulled out. And then went, it reminded me of a few months ago, me and this one of my buddies went down into these other woods and found an old straight six. We think it's a Dodge Dart with the straight six in it still. 4-door. It's stripped of everything. No doors, no interior at all, no seats, no dash, no steering wheel. It's missing the two front fenders. The trunk, the hood, the trunk lid anyway, the trunk's still there. All the glass. But there's still the frame, the axle, the wheels, all the mechanical parts. And I was able to find pieces of the dash in the ground. The weird thing is, this car, there's these railroad tracks that run this way, and the woods are over here, and then that's about 150 feet away, and then this way off the car through the woods is about 700 feet, and then you come to a gravel parking lot. And the other way from the car is more woods and a creek that is in some parts maybe 15 feet deep, and it gets shallower and deeper and shallower and deeper, and it's maybe the widest part is maybe 50 foot wide, and that runs all the way through where I live, through the city. It goes all the way through the city of Ofallon. It's not like city, it's not really even suburbs, it's kind of rural, but it runs through there and through a bunch of other cities. It runs through 79. It runs everywhere. And anyway, so we're trying to think of how the car got there in the first place. It's buried in the dirt. The dirt is buried maybe an inch or two above the floor panels, and the whole floor, there's parts of it that's rusted out where there's a hole, and the engine's locked up tighter than a tick's ass. The valve cover is gone, pieces of manifold are missing, the valves won't budge at all, which isn't surprising with how long it's been sitting there. But bottom line, it was running. We can tell it was running when it got there. And the trees are so close together that you can barely get a four-wheeler through here. And the railroad tracks were already there, because the car is maybe from the 60s. So we don't think it's Dodge Dart. It might be from the 70s, but we're thinking 60s still, so there's a pretty good chance it's not a Dodge Dart. But there's the road that goes by it wasn't there at that time, and the road is maybe a mile away, so they didn't, even if the road was there, they didn't come off the road. The railroad tracks are there. Railroad tracks are at least 100 years old. And then there's this place called Heartland Express, and that's the parking lot. Or no, not Heartland, that's somewhere else. There's an industrial steel parking lot that's gravel, and that's about 700 feet away from the car. We're thinking that was there at the time, and that's the way they got it there, but still don't. That there's a ditch, it's maybe 6 foot deep, and the car is facing that parking lot, so we don't think it came from there. And the front of the car is hanging off that ditch, so we're thinking they came down off the railroad tracks and then did that and dumped it there. But there's a few weird things about it. One, there's bullet holes all over the thing that are the size of a .45. And so we're thinking, and this is what everybody's been telling us, is we all think it was a mafia car. And where we live, it used to be straight up country, like fields and everything. And we actually came from somewhere else and then moved here. But then it was still pretty country when we moved here. Anyway, it used to be really country here. And so we're thinking that it came from a mafia, one of the St. Louis mobs or something, and it was part of a crime scene or something, and they dumped it there. There's bullet holes all over it, and the rust is even, so it wasn't shot when it was down there. And we're thinking that the next couple days we're going to go to City Hall and report it, and because it's the one thing in this whole town that we're interested in. I mean, I think it's pretty cool, and I want to figure this shit out, and I want to actually learn about it, see if the city already knows it's there, and if they already do and they already figured out where it came from and stuff. I want to know that. But bottom line, we're going to scrap it eventually. But I'd still want to know if there's any evidence to prove of where the hell it came from, how it got there, and most of all, how the hell we're going to get it out. We're thinking about winching it out, but we can't get it in between the gosh damn trees because it's too wide. And so basically we're going to have to go down there with a few saws and just cut it to pieces, take piece by piece, But yeah, so anyway, it's just pretty interesting. And the name of our scrap company is ABM. If you live in St. Charles County or near St. Peter's, or in St. Peter's, in Missouri, go ahead and give us a call. We haul away any steel, appliances, everything, and we do it for free. And our number is 314-623-7336. Then we have 2 other numbers you can call. Our 2 biggest, I'll only give you 2. Our 2 biggest ones are 314-623-7336 and 636-541-2042. But this car, it's bugging the hell out of us. I don't know where the hell it came from and everything else. So if you have any history on Ofallon, Missouri, go ahead and just let me know. Comment down below. Tell me what you think about this whole deal. If I should just leave it be and scrap the car, not even scrap it, just leave it there. Don't worry about it or anything. Just go ahead and comment. Have a good day.